Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Xavier Smith, and today I'm going to teach you how to graph tangent that has a phase/horizontal shift. Let's get started with the standard form. Our standard form is y equals a tangent b of x minus h plus k. Today, we are isolating this minus h, but really just isolating the h. And our h is our horizontal/phase shift. So let's get started with our examples. Yes. So we start at y equals tangent of x. We go from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. Those are our asymptotes. Our middle, our point directly in between our asymptotes is on the midline. It's 0, 0. Then our halfway points between 0 and pi over 2 and 0 and negative pi over 2 are pi over 4 and negative pi over 4. Now, let's start by moving negative to the left. So h equals negative pi over 4. Let's just throw that in the equation. Now we have y equals tangent of x plus pi over 4. Remember that it is in minus h, so minus negative pi over 4 is really plus pi over 4. And also remember, when this x plus, when it's x plus, you're moving to the left. When it's x minus, you are moving to the right. So let's start. Move every point over pi over 4 to the left. That's all we're doing. So we have 0, 0 is now negative pi over 4, 0. Our asymptote at negative pi over 2 is now negative 3 pi over 4. Our asymptote at pi over 2 is now pi over 4. Our point that was pi over 4, 1 is now 0, 1. Our point that was negative pi over 4 is now negative pi over 4, negative 1 is now negative pi over 2, negative 1. So all we did is we shifted every point over pi over 4 to the left. And remember, our period is still the same. From negative 3 pi over 4 to pi over 4, that is still a period of pi. It is still from our middle point to the halfway points. Oh, you're only going up 1. Nothing really changed. You just shifted every point over pi over 4 to the left. Then let's just say, what if h equals pi over 2? Then we have y equals tangent x minus pi over 2. Since this is a minus here, we are moving to the right. So just shift every point over pi over 2 to the right. So from 0, 0 is now pi over 2, 0. Our asymptote at negative pi over 2 is now 0. So the y-axis is now a vertical asymptote. Our asymptote at pi over 2 is now pi. Our point at negative pi over 4 is moved over pi over 2 and is now pi over 4. And that negative pi over 4, negative 1 is now pi over 4, negative 1. And our point at pi over 4 was moved over pi over 2. That was pi over 4, 1. Now it is 3 pi over 4, 1. I hope this was helpful, just isolating a phase or a horizontal shift in tangent. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any more questions in the comments.